Hello. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Mubin Saiswala, and today we talk to ChatGPT, and today our topic of discussion is how to set achievable goals and stay motivated. Hello ChatGPT.
Walaikum assalam, Nobeen. Hello, and thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to chat about setting achievable goals and staying motivated. I'm here and ready to dive into the conversation whenever you are. Let's get started.
Okay. So in one sentence, what is the difference between a goal and a wish?
Absolutely. In a nutshell, a goal is a specific, actionable target with a clear plan, while a wish is more of a hopeful desire without a concrete roadmap.
Okay. Can you give a very simple example where the two feel difference?
Of course, for example, a wish might be something like, I wish I could travel the world, where the goal would be, I will save as money each month and plan my itinerary to travel by next year. That way, the goal is concrete and actionable.
Okay, that's good. So what are the top three goal setting myths science has already debunked?
Oh, great question. One common myth is that goals always need to be super ambitious to be effective, but research shows that achievable goals are more motivating. Another myth is that you need to have everything perfectly planned out from the start, when in reality, flexibility and adaptability are key. The third myth is that the more goals you set, the better, but actually focusing on a few meaningful goals tends to be more effective.
Okay, so which myth is difficult to leave?
Oh, that's a good one. I think the myth that ambitious goals are always the best can be really tough to shake off, especially in a culture that celebrates big, lofty dreams. It can sometimes lead to feeling overwhelmed or discouraged if things don't go perfectly. So that one definitely tends to linger in our minds.
Okay, so what happens in the brain when we actually commit a goal?
Great question. When we commit to a goal, our brain releases dopamine, which is that feel-good neurotransmitter that boosts motivation and focus. It also activates areas involved in planning and problem solving, helping us stay on track. Plus, the brain kind of creates a sense of accountability and rewards us as we make progress, which is pretty cool.
Does the same curiosity work for tiny versus huge goals?
Absolutely. Curiosity plays a big role in both tiny and huge goals. For smaller goals, that curiosity can keep us engaged and make the process feel fun, rewarding. For bigger goals, curiosity helps us stay open to learning, adapting, and finding new solutions. So no matter the size, that curiosity definitely fuels our journey.
Okay, which different type of multiple apps are used to engage or track the goal? So which tracking apps generally genuinely rise follow through and which are just that?
Great question. There are definitely a bunch of goal tracking apps out there. For example, apps like Habitica and Sri are really great at keeping you engaged by gamifying the process. On the other hand, some apps might look fancy, but don't offer a lot of personalized support, like some of the more generic to-do apps that don't have goal-specific features. Generally, the ones that really help you follow through have a combination of accountability, reminders, and progress track. So it really depends on you.
So what you suggest, what is the best one?
It really depends on your personal style and what kind of goals you're working on. For example, if you love a bit of gamification and enjoy words, Habitica is fantastic. If you prefer something more streamlined and focused, apps like Todoist or Trello can be super effective. Ultimately, the best app is the one that keeps you engaged and consistent. So it might take a bit of experimenting to find your perfect fit.
Okay, that's good. So
Awesome. I'm glad that helped. If you have any more questions or else you want to dive into, just let me know. I'm here for it.
how do I keep that on track without losing power after a week or 2 weeks?
That's such a common challenge. One great way to stay on track is to break your big goals into smaller, manageable milestones and celebrate each win. Also, having an accountability partner or using reminders can help maintain momentum. And don't forget to be kind to yourself if you stumble. Consistency is more about hitting back up than never falling. Little tweaks and adjustments along the way definitely help too.
So if someone can adopt only one long-term habit this year to stay motivated, what should it be and how should they track it?
Ooh, I love that question. If I had to pick just one long-term habit, I'd say cultivating a daily reflection habit can be incredibly powerful. Just taking a few minutes each day to reflect on your progress, what went well, and what you can improve helps keep that motivation alive. You can track it in a simple journal or even use an app like Habit Tracker to log your reflections. Over time, that consistent habit really builds momentum and keeps you motivated.
Okay, so can you summarize all these discussions?
Absolutely. So, in a nutshell, we talked about how goals differ from wishes, with goals actionable and specific. We also discussed some common myths about goal setting, like the idea that only big, ambitious goals matter, and how curiosity and reflection play a huge role in staying motivated. We touched on different goal tracking apps and highlighted that the best one is the one that fits your personal style. Finally, we emphasized the importance of building small, consistent habits like reflection to maintain long-term motivation. Altogether, it's all about balance, consistency, and being kind to yourself along the way.
Balance, consistency, and what is the last one?
The last one was being kind to yourself. It's all about having that self-compassion, especially when things don't go as planned. That combination really helps keep you on track and motivated over the long haul.
Okay, that's good. Very nice to talk to you, and hope so our audience also enjoy these discussions. Till now, I take break, and I will talk to you another day, another topic. Till then, Allah Hafiz.
That was wonderful. I'm so glad we got to chat, and I'm really happy to hear that you enjoyed it. Definitely looking forward to our next